Working for the Narrandjeri Regional Authority, we're hoping to improve the IT systems and actual processes around those IT systems. A lot of small communities and organisations struggle with that, so hopefully I can help them improve that.
Coming from a very Anglo-Saxon background and not getting much of an understanding through the school curriculum, I really wanted to learn more about the culture, learn more about the struggles and challenges that they're facing, and just get involved in the community and give back, I guess.
The biggest challenge for me, I think, is achieving the project I've been assigned and feeling like I've had some kind of impact in that organisation.
The biggest challenge, I think, is the short time frame I'll have to actually set something up and deliver it and hand it over, and then whether it will be actually used in 2 to 3 years' time the same way that I've left it, or it has been improved. Hopefully that's my challenge. I can actually get to that point, and the guys actually use it in a way.
This week for the induction, I've looked at the itinerary, and it's pretty full on. So we're busy all day from morning to night. 4-wheel drive training, can't wait. All the outback experience, the camping, the crocodiles, I can't wait.
Well, the Welcome to Country was an absolute joy. It is a wonderful experience, and I'll certainly cherish that, because I don't think very many non-Indigenous people would have seen a Welcome to Country in such a terrific sort of manner.
Particularly in the first week, you just don't want to be a pain in the butt, and you don't want to be that annoying Jawun Secondee that is kind of stuck in the background and not adding much value. The aim of the program is to not only immerse yourself in Aboriginal culture, but also to add value to the organisation you're going to. So I guess there was a bit of nerves, a bit of anxiety around whether or not I would be able to actually add value and do what they wanted me to do while I was there.
So I'm really hoping just to add some value to the organisation and ultimately the community off the back of that. Hopefully add something that's sustainable so that they can implement after I've gone, that can continue to add value. Hopefully trying to stretch my skill set as well, so bring the skills and the expertise that I've got, but into a different field than what I'm used to working in. And yeah, hopefully just supporting the community in whatever way I can.
Every day has been different so far. I've had days where I've been in an office typing like I normally would, but for the last few days, for example, I've been driving around meeting people and just trying to show them, just giving things a crack. Just go out and see if they're there. It's a bit hard to pin people down. It's one of the things we're giving them shared calendars for, because we don't know where people are. We try and organise things and go out and just, we're a bit at me.
I initially wanted to be here to learn, to have a sort of real life examples about Indigenous culture, rather than, as I say, from books. Everyone who I've talked to who's been part of this Jawun program before has said they've grown as a person, probably been a little bit challenged, but it's outside of their comfort zone, and that can't be a bad thing. I'm looking forward to that. I hope, like a number of us have said, I hope that I can give something back.
And we've been here, we've been living on the century.
The biggest thing I've taken about the Indigenous culture for the area is actually the context of what actually means to be Indigenous. So they have a nation in this area, which I didn't really understand before I came, which I have a deep understanding of now. Also, where I come from, near Sydney, so it's a little bit different on how the colonisation occurred and the people who were actually living here originally. And they shared their stories, and I learned a lot about the history, and it gave me a lot more personal understanding of where people are now and why some of the problems exist. Just with regards to reliance on government and so forth, I understand where the history of that is and why it exists today.
we would never do it on our own. We couldn't do it on our own. We had the ideas, but we didn't have the skills. And that's the beauty of the secondment program, that they were able to give us the people who had the skills. And it is about empowering the people, and Jawun was able to do that.
The thing that I really liked about it was we had people coming in with a passion to work with Indigenous people, to offer their skills and support to somehow address the disadvantage that's been faced by our people for many, many years.
It's a bit of a roller coaster, an experience like this, and I don't think I spent one single night alone. I think every single night I had dinner with someone, or at least a cup of tea with someone. I had somebody knocking on my door.
We're quite used to trying to operate our organisations with quite limited resources. And so to be able to bring in people, secondees, to the level, the experience and with the knowledge that the secondees do have is a huge bonus for any Aboriginal community, particularly ours.
With this secondment, I hope to get out just a deeper understanding of the Indigenous culture, and also how the corporate world can really add value and help transform and improve, I suppose, their communities to make them, to help close that gap, I suppose.
By working with different guys within the community and also in my Secondee group, I learned different new skills and how to approach things in a different way, and also to work in a team in a way that I haven't done for many years, which has been great. I think it's good for my personal development.
I think one of the most rewarding things for me would actually be the friendships and the people you meet. They're just amazing people. They're trying to build up their community. They're trying to do such wonderful things, and the time that they give to doing that is incredible, and a lot of it is unpaid for, voluntary, and it's just incredible to see how much these people actually want to give back.
The Jawun program for me is just giving me so much. I'm learning so much, and I'm really growing as a person up here. As much as I capacity build with them, I'm learning a ridiculous amount from them. So Brenda Garstone, who I work with, who's the regional coordinator for empowered communities up here, she's a Jawun woman who grew up in Halls Creek, and working with her and just sitting in a car with her every day has just enriched my life.
People really need to understand the region that we're working in and some of the challenges that we're working in. So the West Kimberley is quite a remote part of Western Australia and Australia in general. A lot of the people here are different from other parts of the country, so they need to really understand the context in which their project brief has been written. And a part of that as well is them getting to know each other, because their support mechanism is a group of secondees as themselves. So I'm always here as a regional director, but the secondees need to be able to support themselves and care for each other.
In our organisation, our secondees are a part of our staff and a part of our team, and they interact with a number of different community members on every single day. We're located here in the Laparoos Aboriginal community, so they see our community more broadly and are exposed to community issues and community events. Culturally, we try and increase Jawun secondees' cultural awareness by going out and visiting sites and giving them a better understanding of our history and culture in this area of Botany Bay.
I feel like this is such a great experience to work on my personal resilience and make myself stronger, and know that I have valuable skills to share with other people and learn as much from others as I can.
Being on this journey has given me so much that it is unbelievable, and you could see the fruits of my journey with Jawun at Beagle Bay today.
I guess I wanted my secondees to have the full experience of the broader Indigenous community, or whether it's just with the broader community, like my football club, which I've been a part of since I was 7 years old. So my view is, if you're going to be here in my community, I want you to experience as much of my community as you can.
They've done a great job here, and we sort of, I mean, lots of organisations, not only Wynnum, sort of have benefited from the support we get from the secondees. And we've had a couple of secondments here at Wagabud in terms of looking at sort of policy issues. In fact, we're on the verge of building a new hall in 2 weeks, that is a result of a secondment round where they got us the money through the Lottery West here. So even small communities like this have it's been sort of immensely beneficial.